So,
Okay, so you want to learn meditation. Why?
uh, so she suggested meditation because recently my work has been stressful, and uh, my dad, I've had a rocky relationship with my dad. So he's also a uh, trigger for stress. So she suggested meditation. So I'm totally open to doing it, even though I've never done it in my life before. So I'm willing to try it. And thank you for making the time to help us or help me.
How do you think meditation help?
Well, she was describing her experience with uh, meditation, uh, and I think that um, I guess finding balance before I start working or after I um, go through something that could trigger stress to calm me down before I. So growing up, I had lots of headaches. And right now, I went to a neurologist and I take magnesium each day, which helps. But when I'm have lots of stress, even the magnesium can't limit my headaches.
Mm.
So I think that this could be a good way to manage and deal with stress.
The reason that we have all this stress is because we are thinking about it, thinking about the comments we didn't like to hear, thinking about the criticisms that's against our past experience and value and priorities. But each
Mhm.
of our priorities and values are different from person to person. That's why there is always conflict in the world. That's why those who we disagree with give us stress because we didn't like it. Get it
Mhm.
so far?
Yeah.
So meditation, all it does is relax our thinking mind so that we can go beyond the limited knowledge and experience we have. And we can arrive at a different perspective. That's
Mhm.
the way that meditation help us to de-stress ourselves. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. But what if I think, um, like in terms of my dad, uh, my core values don't align with his core values, and I understand. I s- he's explained his perspective to me, but I still don't agree with it. So I don't. Um, the way you just put it makes it seem like uh, I don't. I wouldn't be able to see or understand his perspective, but I do understand his perspective. I still don't agree with it. So there's inner conflict. To me, it defies logic. So I know she said it helps you, and you just said it helps you don't think too deeply about things, I guess. But still, it it's not, the conflict is going on. It's it's constant because he's my dad and I have to interact with him. So it's a constant putting a Band-Aid on, ripping Band-Aid off, a cycle of over and over. So I don't know what you can say to that.
You see, you mentioned your core values don't agree with his core values. You said there's a conflict between your core values and his core values. And I said, meditation help you to go beyond your core values, give you different perspectives. In other words, do you think Alice has the same core value as yours or your dad's? Or Alice has her own core values?
She has her own core values,
Okay.
but ours are similar enough, or to the point where I'm with her because I am in agreement with.
Well, what I'm trying to say.
I like what her core values are.
What I'm trying to say is, does Alice's mom have different set of core values? Do I have different set of core values? Does everyone have different set of core values?
Yes.
See? So in other words, there are thousands of core values and each one is different from the others. The reason the world is such a mess, and we have all these different groups, we have different religious groups, different social groups, different entertainment groups, is because everyone has different core values. The purpose of meditation is to be able to understand all of the core values, not just one or two core values, so that there's no conflict.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
In other words, how does meditation help is not to think about your core values, because we're all shaped by these core values as we're grown up, based on the books we read, because people we associate, depends on what the parent taught us, what the teachers say. All our core values are shaped up for the past 20, 30 years because all these input, but all of these input are incomplete, right? There's no, even if we memorize every word on Google search or Encyclopedia Britannica, we still don't know enough. So all our core values are partial and incomplete. So the meditation, what it does is go beyond our core values during the meditation session, so that we can depart from and not thinking about our core values, so that we can develop new core values. No matter what that is, we have no idea what that is. But as you meditate and meditate, pretty soon you'll be able to understand more different core values. That's what we call wisdom. Otherwise, we just call it stubbornness.
Well, I think we're both pretty stubborn. Yes.
I have wisdom.
Yes, you do.
So therefore, the purpose of meditation is redirect our thoughts into a certain parts in our body and focus on that. Just like when you watch a good movie, during the movie, you won't be thinking about anything else. You're completely blanked out by the movie. Or a good sports game. Once you truly, truly enjoyed it, you won't even remember what you were thinking because you're not thinking. You're focusing on something interesting. So meditation is a technique, help us not to think about our core values, not be jailed by our core values, not be controlled by our limited core values, so that
Okay.
we can go beyond our core values, so that we can accept all the core values. Once you get to that point, you become a saint. You don't necessarily want to be a saint, but that's the goal. That's why meditation is being practiced by monks and priests and prime ministers, scholars, and everybody who seeks to have wisdom meditate.
Okay.
However, that sounds beautiful, but it won't happen overnight. You need to
Yeah.
practice. You need to, because you're being shaped by these core values for 30 years. So in order for you to go beyond these, it will take, I would say, probably 6 months to a year if you practice every day for 15 to 30 minutes a day.
Mhm.
And then you will beginning to see the wisdom, beginning to get the wisdom. Okay?
Okay.
Now, our school has a very deep meditation technique. In other words, we have a string of classes that brings you deeper and deeper into meditative states and brings you better and better health, because we focus on our internal acupressure points. So it will improve your circulation, improve your hormonal glands, improve your health. Because only when you have no pain, if you, let's say, you have a headache, you won't be able to meditate because you can't focus. So meditation is really a game of focusing. Redirect your thinking problem. Oh, I hate that. I don't like this. That's our thinking. Redirect that into certain parts of our body. As we focus on these acupressure points, we improve our hormonal glands. We improve our circulation, we improve our health. When you are in a tip-top health condition, then you can focus, really focus and enjoy the focusing, which you can feel. In other words, if you focus nicely, you'll be able to feel the pleasure. It's a very pleasurable thing. That's why people meditate for hours sometimes, because it's such a pleasurable thing. But before you reach that pleasurable state, it takes a while.
Mhm.
Okay? All right. Any other questions?
Uh, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's begin. First of all, you need to sit up straight, because we're dealing with body circulation. If you don't sit up straight, your organs are being squeezed. You see a slouching spine presses against your kidneys and stomach and heart and all that stuff. That makes sense? So sit up straight, number one. Now, there are three basic keys to meditation. First is relax. Relax is don't think about anything. Just relax. Okay?
That's going to be my hard part because my mind is constantly
Well,
going.
it's everybody's hard part, not just yours. We all begin with a monkey mind jumping all over the place. So first of all is relax. Second is focus. I'm going to tell you where to focus. So relax and focus, but it's going to be hard for you to focus for half an hour. Okay? So you'll be something going to pop up in your mind. Oh, I'm thinking about that again. I think that makes me angry. Or, I love the ice cream. I can get some. You always see something going to pop up. So therefore, just don't be too harsh on yourself. If something popped up, just return your focus. That's all. Okay? It's not a hard discipline. It's a pleasurable discipline. In other words, Just relax and focus. And the third part is enjoy. Okay? It's hard to enjoy. You have to get rid of all your anger and your happiness and discomfort of your body to truly enjoy. So when you reach the enjoy state, that means you are relaxed. If you're not relaxed, you cannot enjoy, right? You can't stop, right? So relax, focus, and enjoy. Okay, those are the three keys. Okay, now we sit up straight. We close our eyes and we curl the tongue and touch the roof of our mouth. That's important because that triggers our parasympathetic nerve system so that we be able to relax. So curl the tongue, touch the roof of our mouth. Okay? And then breathe in slowly into your belly if you can. Breathe slowly into your belly in as slowly as you can. The key word, this is called belly breathing. The key word for belly breathing is SSDL. Slow, silent, deep, and long. So inhale tiny bit at a time. Inhale tiny bit at a time continuously. Don't pause. Once you're fully inhaled, and then exhale as slowly, as tiny bit at a time as you can. Good meditator takes 25 seconds or half a minute to breathe in and out. Most of people can only do it in 15 seconds. But seconds is not important. Just do however you can. Just inhale, 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 inhale. All right, now where do we focus? We focus on the path of breathing. In other words, we feel the qi into our nose, into our throat, into our lung, into our belly. When the belly is full, we exhale from the abdomen into our nose. The mouth is always closed. Okay, so relax, focus, and enjoy. And then how do we enjoy? As we inhale, we feel our body is being energized. As we exhale, we're going to feel our body is relaxed. Our body is being rejuvenated and relaxed. So inhale and exhale. That's the first part. That's the first lesson. We call it belly breathing. Okay. And now just do this. We're going to do this for 5 minutes. Don't think of 5 minutes. It's very long. You're going to feel it's very long. We're going to do it 5 minutes starting now. Okay, 5 minutes is up. Do you feel kind of long? Or do you feel kind of short?
It's hard for me to keep my posture up.
Well, it does take some, it takes some effort. It takes effort.
And core went in my lap.
The dog.
Yeah.
Did you find
Yeah.
5 minutes long or short?
Long.
Long because you're not focusing enough. If you focus, if you watch a good movie, do you find it's long or short?
Short.
See? So if you truly enjoy and focusing, 5 minutes just pass by just like that. But if you're wandering here, wandering there, and you cannot focus wholeheartedly, then it becomes a very long session.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's an indication to you how well you did in the meditation session. Okay,
Yeah.
now how does it feel for you, other than your spine collapse?
I actually feel more relaxed right now, even though I wasn't doing a good job focusing, but I do feel more relaxed now than I did before I started doing it.
Okay.
I do.
Anything else? Any questions?
How long each day? You said 15 to 30 minutes each day?
15 to 30 minutes. No more than 30 minutes, but 15 is the goal.
Okay, and is there a time of day that's best, like in the morning or?
In the morning, as soon as you get up and do a hot shower before breakfast, or just stretch a little bit before you sit down, because when you get up from the bed, you're all stiffed up. So just do some stretching, and if you take a hot shower if you want to, before breakfast. Same time, same place every day. And then in 2-3 months, you're gonna find you sleep very well. There's other issues like allergy issues. Some of the issue will be gone in about 6 months.
Okay, I think I want to commit to it because already, I mean, I feel a little bit more relaxed. So, and I didn't do well. So imagine how I'll feel when I actually am doing it well or doing it.
Okay. Now you want to try another 10-minute session?
Sure.
Your back can support you for 10 more minutes?
Can we find? Can I get the
Am-
cushion for him?
Am I
Yeah.
allowed to be?
Go ahead.
Am I allowed to be up against something, or do I have to?
The
Is
best
it better?
the best is not to use a cushion. But if you feel pain, you might as well use a cushion.
All right.
Use the cushion.
Let's try out to go with cushion.
Oh, okay. Do you need something to put under your? So we are sitting on the carpet.
I know.
This house.
Just as I said, don't try too hard, because once you're trying too hard, you're stressed. The key for meditation is not to be stressed. Okay. So if you feel you need a cushion, go ahead, use a cushion. Okay, but slowly try to get rid of that cushion. But slowly, okay, in a relaxed way. Okay, meditation has no goal. The goal for meditation is have no goal. Okay, it's not to try to achieve anything. Just relax and focus and enjoy. Did you feel the enjoyment of the inhaling and exhaling?
No.
See? So once you focus enough, you're going to feel your body is filled with oxygen. That's very energizing. And as you exhale, you're going to find the body is very relaxing because all the dirt or the carbon dioxide is out. Okay?
Mhm.
Try to focus on the path of breathing. Also, why we do belly breathing is simply because by squeezing the belly, by inhale into the belly, it squeezes our intestine. It produces serotonin. Serotonin is the relaxing and happiness hormone, as you know. So that's why this technique, curl the tongue, touch the roof of our mouth, triggers our parasympathetic nerve systems, and the belly breathing triggers serotonin secretion. It's a biologically proven practice.
Okay, and I do have a question. I couldn't hold. I'm not. You're not supposed to hold your tongue at the roof of the mouth. You just touch it to start, or do you have to keep it in the
Show
whole
you.
time?
Keep it the whole time.
Really? That's so
think so.
difficult.
Let's try
I
it
was
as long
struck-
as you can, if you remember.
Yeah, I'm like, your tongue isn't tired?
I guess your neck is tight, so if your tongue is
Because I've never been asked to hold my tongue at the roof of the
so
mouth.
I think when you curl your tongue, your head might be doing this. So you feel hard. So you're just trying to press your jaw a little bit lower.
Gotcha.
She's been meditating since 3, I think.
I'm that role model. I do it in and out.
Okay, we'll do it 10 more minutes. Remember, relax. Don't try to achieve anything. There's no goal. Just relax. Let the feeling take over your body. Let you feel your body. Let you feel the incoming oxygen. Let you feel the the exhaling of the carbon dioxide. Curl the tongue, touch the roof of your mouth, and breathe SSDL, slow, silent, deep, and long for 10 minutes. Okay, time is up. How are you doing so far?
Struggle.
Any questions?
The tongue to roof thing is real difficult. I'm like thinking about that, and then I think about the neck tightness. I can feel the neck tightness in my ear, and yeah,
So no questions, just need more practice.
lots more practice. A lot of practice.
Okay, good.
What about you?
Like I still have so many thoughts flash into my mind, like every second. I'm trying to, whenever the thought flashed into my mind, I try to tell myself, okay, focus on your breath. And I focus on a few seconds and the other thought flash into my mind.
That's normal. Everybody's like that. If you can have an empty mind for 1 minute, that's a miracle.
Yeah, but all the things flash into my mind, those are happy things.
Okay, that's good.
Those make me excited, but I'm trying to say, okay, stop thinking about that. You should focus on nothing.
That's right. Should focus on the path of breathing. That's the key. And you should feel the pleasure of breathing. That's the key. So relax, focus, and breathe and enjoy. Okay? If
Thank
no other questions, then when you're ready for next session, just let me know.
Thank you.
Like I have a question for him. So like if he still struggle with tongue curl up to the top, what do you have any suggestion? Should he
Okay.
Am I the only one that you've come across that struggles with this?
Okay. The curl the tongue and the belly breathing really should be done 24/7. In other words, even if you're not meditating, sitting down, when you're cooking, vacuum the floor or shower the dog or whatever you can, just do belly breathing and curl the tongue. That's a 24/7 thing. It's not, only during meditation thing. Okay? So whenever you can, whenever you remember, try to curl your tongue and do belly breathing. Especially if you sit down and watch TV for hours, If you can do that in an hour, that really helps. Okay? And then usually after 2-3 months, your belly breathing becomes automatic. In other words, when you sleep, your partner next to you will notice you breathing with your belly. Then means your belly breathing is automatic. Because if you watch babies who were just born, they don't breathe with their lung. They breathe with their belly. If you notice that, it's the little belly that's going. So that's our natural way of breathing, belly breathing. Okay. So do it 24/7. And so when you're ready, okay, I'm done my belly breathing part, and we're ready for next session, then we will set it up again.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.